And the last part for this final revision are the exercises. Let's go through some exercises on Unit 1 and Unit 2, Lesson 1. Scientific terms. While I'm reading, you can try to solve with me. The breaking up of bonds of the molecules of the reactants and the formation of new bonds between the molecules of the products is chemical reaction. Chemical reactions in which the compound is broken up into simpler one by the effect of heat is thermal decomposition reaction. A reaction where an element substitutes another one in its salt solution is called, what kind of reaction is when we have substitution of one element? It's called simple substitution reaction. Chemical reactions in which a change happens between the two radicals, ions, of the two compounds to form other two compounds. Double substitution reaction. The reaction of an acid and alkali to give salt and water. It's called neutralization reaction. It's a kind of double substitution reaction. A chemical process which causes the increase in the oxygen percentage or the decrease in hydrogen percentage is called oxidation reaction. The substance which gives oxygen or takes hydrogen away during a chemical reaction. Oxidizing agent. The substance which takes oxygen away or gives hydrogen during a chemical reaction is called reducing agent. A chemical process in which an atom of the element gains one electron or more. It's called reduction. The substance which loses an electron or more during a chemical reaction. It's called reducing agent. The change in the concentration of the reactants and results in a unit time is speed of chemical reaction. The substance which increases speeds up the speed of the chemical reaction without interfering in it or being consumed is the catalyst. The chemical substances produced by the body of living organism which act as catalysts that increase the biological reactions, enzymes. The flow of electric negative charges in a conducting material, metal wire, is called electric current. The quantity, amount of electric charges that flow through a conductor in a time of 1 second is called electric current intensity. A device which is used to measure the electric current intensity passing in a conductor is a meter. The electric state of a conductor that shows the transference of electricity from or to it when it is connected to another conductor, it's called electric potential of a conductor. The measuring unit of the electromotive force of the electric cell is volt. The obstruction or opposition that the electric current faces during its flow in the conductor is called electric resistance. The resistance of a conductor that allows the passing of an electric current of 1 ampere through it when the potential difference across it ends is 1 volt, the ohm. Let's carry on with the next one, choose. Let's choose. In thermal decomposition reactions, the compounds is decomposed into its primary elements. On heating red mercury oxide, it decomposes into, let's see the reaction, we have mercury oxide, which decomposes by heat into what? Mercury plus oxygen. So oxygen and mercury, B is the answer. Heating of metal hydroxide produces, let's have a metal hydroxide, copper hydroxide, by heat is going to give copper oxide plus water vapor. Which one is here the answer. There is no answer, no correct answer. 4. Copper sulfate is decomposed by heat into, let's see how copper sulfate decomposes by heat. It's going to decompose into copper oxide plus sulfur trioxide. So the right answer is D, black copper oxide and sulfur trioxide gas. Some metal nitrates are decomposed by heat into, let's see the metal nitrate, how it decomposes. The metal nitrate decomposes into metal nitride and oxygen gas. So A is the right answer. Blue copper hydroxide is decomposed by heat into copper hydroxide decomposed by heat into copper oxide plus water vapor. C is the right answer. The descending arrangement of metallic elements according to their chemical reactivity is called chemical activity series. Question 8. Active metals replace hydrogen of water and hydrogen gas is evolved. What do they produce? They produce copper hydroxide or metal hydroxide. So A is the right answer. Question 9. Metals replace hydrogen of the acid and what gas is evolved? Let's see the reaction. We have zinc plus hydrochloric acid and then is going to give zinc chloride plus hydrogen gas. So what is the answer is hydrogen gas. Zinc reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid and there is a salt formed. Let's see the reaction. Zinc plus hydrochloric acid gives zinc chloride plus hydrogen gas evolves. So the right answer is A. 11. Potassium reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid forming, let's see, potassium plus hydrochloric acid is going to give potassium chloride plus hydrogen gas evolves. So the salt is potassium chloride. On adding copper turnings to dilute hydrochloric acid, what is formed? So copper plus hydrochloric acid, there is no reaction. So no correct answer. Question 13. Some metals can replace another one in the solution of these metals, which follow it in chemical activity series. A is the right answer. 14. When magnesium replaces copper in its salt solution, a precipitate is formed. Let's see, magnesium plus copper sulfate will give magnesium sulfate plus copper. Copper precipitate is reddish brown. So B is the right answer. 15. Double substitution reactions are classified into acid and alkali reaction, reaction of salt with another salt, reaction of an acid with a salt, or all the previous. All the previous will be the right answer. 16. The acid reacting with an alkali producing sodium hydroxide plus hydrochloric acid is producing sodium chloride plus water. So based on this reaction, the right answer is A, salt and water. When potassium hydroxide reacts with hydrochloric acid, let's see, potassium hydroxide plus hydrochloric acid will give potassium chloride plus water. So the right answer is A. Clear lime water turbid on passing, what kind of gas we have to pass to turbid the clear lime water? Carbon dioxide gas. Let's complete these reactions. We have copper hydroxide with the heat is going to be decomposed into copper oxide plus water. Copper oxide plus water. Now, which compound is going to be decomposed in copper oxide plus carbon dioxide gas? Copper carbonate. Sodium plus water is giving sodium hydroxide plus hydrogen gas evolves. Space plus hydrochloric acid is going to give zinc chloride plus hydrogen gas evolves. The right answer is A, zinc. The oxidizing agent is the substance that gives oxygen, takes hydrogen, or B and C are correct. B and C are correct, gives oxygen and takes hydrogen. Reduction is a chemical process in which a decrease in the percentage of what gas takes place? Oxygen. Reduction is a chemical process in which a decrease in the percentage of oxygen gas takes place. Oxidation is a chemical process in which an increase in the percentage of which gas will take place? Oxygen gas. When sodium atom loses an electron from its outermost energy level, it becomes a reducing agent. From the factors that affect the rate of chemical reaction are concentration of the reactant, temperature, nature of the reactant, or all the previous. All the previous is the right answer. Iron fillings react with dilute hydrochloric acid faster than a piece of iron which has the same mass due to the increase in concentration, increase in surface area, presence of a catalyst, or not correct answer, increase in surface area. Catalysts increase the rate of chemical reaction because it decreases the energy needed for the reaction, combines with reactants, then separates away to give the products, does not chemically change, or all the previous. All the previous is the right answer. The unit that is used in measuring electric resistance is ohm. Electromotive force is measured in volt unit. The apparatus that is used in measuring electric current intensity is a meter. The unit that is used in measuring electric current intensity is ampere. The apparatus that is used in measuring potential difference is voltmeter. The apparatus that is used to control the value of electric resistance in the circuit is rheostat. The mathematical relation of Ohm's law is A. Resistance is equal potential difference over intensity. The apparatus that is used in measuring electric resistance is ohmmeter. Let's carry on with some give reasons. Sodium replaces hydrogen of the acids because sodium is a metal which precedes hydrogen in the chemical activity series. If you see here sodium and here down is hydrogen, so sodium is preceding hydrogen in this chemical activity series. Reactions of iron fillings with dilute hydrochloric acid is faster than its reaction with a piece of iron, due to increasing the surface area of the reactants exposed to reaction. Rate of chemical reaction is increased by increasing the reactant's concentration, because by increasing the number of reactant molecules, the number of probable collisions between them increases. Rheostat is used in some electric circuits. Why? To control the electric current intensity flowing through the circuit and the potential difference in the different part of the circuit. Question 5. Give reasons. Fridge is used in preserving food because the low temperature in the fridge slows down the speed of the chemical reactions done by bacteria, which causes the rot of food. Gold does not react with acids because gold comes after hydrogen in the chemical activity of series. Catalysts are used in chemical reactions because catalysts are chemical substances which change the rate of the chemical reactions without changing or being used up. Does copper react with water? Why? No, copper does not react with water because copper comes after hydrogen in the chemical activity series. Question 9. Give reasons. The voltmeter is connected to the two poles of a battery to measure the electromotive force of the battery. Question 10. The occurrence of effervescence on putting a piece of aluminium in dilute hydrochloric acid, because aluminium replacing the hydrogen of hydrochloric acid as it precedes hydrogen in chemical activity series. And these were all the give reasons for this final revision. And the last part for this final revision is the problems. Calculate quantity of electricity when an electric current of intensity 18 ampere passes for 7 minutes through a conductor. So given is intensity 18 ampere, the time is equal 7 minutes, and we are going to convert it into seconds by multiplying with 60. So 7 times 60 equal 420 seconds is the time. The quantity of charge is a noun, question mark, and this is what we are going to find out. The equation for the intensity is equal quantity of charge over time. From this equation we are going to isolate the quantity of charge, and then we'll have quantity of charge is equal intensity times time. After substituting the values, we are going to find out that the quantity of charge is equal 7560 coulomb. Calculate the potential difference between 2 points if the work done to transfer a charge of 600 coulomb is 16,600 joule. What is given is the work 16,600 joule and the quantity of charge equals 600 coulomb. The potential difference is equal question mark. The potential difference is equal work over quantity of charge. After substituting the values which we have, we are going to find out that the potential difference is 27.7 volt. Exercise 3. Calculate the electric current intensity when a quantity of electricity of 600 coulomb passes for 3 minutes in a conductor. What is given is quantity of charge 600 coulomb time 3 minutes, which again we are going to convert it into seconds by multiplying with 60, and the time will be 180 seconds, and the intensity is equal question mark. We are going to find the intensity based on the equation of the intensity, which says that intensity is equal quantity of charge over time. We are going to find the intensity. After substituting the values, the intensity is equal 3.3 ampere. The last exercise, calculate the potential difference between the terminals of an electric set when its resistance is 30 ohm and the intensity of the passing electric current is 10 ampere. What is given is the resistance 30 ohm and intensity is equal 10 ampere. The potential difference is equal question mark. Based on Ohm's law, which says that the resistance is equal potential difference over electric current intensity, we are going to find the potential difference by isolating it. Let's isolate the potential difference, and then we'll have a new relationship, which is potential difference is equal resistance times intensity is equal 30 times 10, and the potential difference is equal 300 volt. This was all for this final revision. Good luck and thank you for watching.